Well, with the Raptors on the left, this guarantees the Proxima goes center, which sets us up for Power Man really nicely here, assuming the location is neutral or positive. This is a statistically correct play, even if it doesn't work out for us some amount of the time. Power Man. Power Man ain't a coward, shit. He blocks warriors. Do you play Scorn to get more swarms? What am I going to do with more swarms on this board? If anything, it almost feels like I want less of them, yeah? Feed them to the danger room? Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think I wanna draw a card next turn, ideally. I mean, man, Brickyard anyways, that's fine. I tried to cheese Professor X for some reason and died anyways. We take those. Looking pretty genius keeping the score now for sure. Victory. Got him. To the people min-maxing the swarms I played out there, my opponent was never saying. It's okay. I promise you. Central Park being our own personal feature location is real annoying. It's gonna stay because I don't feel like playing Marvel Retreat. Yeah, fair. Play a rock for the Colonel. We don't know where the Colonel's going to end up at yet. So they probably can't add more points here. You think they're a Luke Cage deck? Not that played it on the last turn. So this will give another 2 here, so this will be 9. We'll add 7 in the center, and we're gonna add 3, 7 over here while they lose 4. Seems good for us, yeah. I assume we like lose the Darkhawk path and win the other. Orca! Oh, it's the Iron Patriot card, yeah. Casserole. Casserole sounds great too. Victory. Lovely, lovely. Hey, Gendy, thank you for the over 6.5 years of support. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't think I want to activate her. If I was playing for keeps, I would... Well, actually, I would say, I want to snap here, but actually, I don't actually want to snap, right? Because I would... I'm discarding Colonel. I think I still play Power Man, but... I guess Khonshu can bring him back.
This just in.
To Corvus or not to Corvus? I think I want a Corvus. I guess I could always Corvus next turn. I could Lady Sif this turn, and then Corvus next turn, and then Khonshu the turn after. No, I think this curve is fine, yeah. Although I guess if I draw MODOK, I want to wait. And this could also always discard. Nah, I think I like this. I think I like this. Final answer here. Perfection. Okay, so we'll do this. Wait, how does this work? Is this gonna end up 50-50 for Power Man to bin Khonshu a second time? I think it is, yeah. Okay, so we won that flip, yes. Okay, so this is ideal. Because now if we're winning the left, Power Man's gonna discard Apocalypse. And then we have Blade, Colonel America, Elsa, that Khonshu can get back as a 12, and then I get to play Apocalypse out on the last turn. What a Gus! Thank you for the 22 months. It's a long time. Welcome back. Yeah, we'll see what Riot is doing.
Apocalypse.
Alright, and then we Apocalypse here, and Zombie Power Man drops Proxima here. We are retreating later, predictably. We finally found a playable deck! Yay! Concha really adds an interesting element to this archetype. Giving you the ability to giving you the ability to recover things you discarded that you didn't want to. Feels good. Yeah, Power Man seems like a really solid card. I'm gonna Power Man. I think I'm gonna Power Man. I guess we're just chilling. It's gonna be sad when they take control of this that I have nothing to do next turn. Maybe I should have played Scorn here. Well, if I played Scorn there, then... If I played Scorn there, then I would have discarded Modoc, so I guess that doesn't work. Try and win this center location, so that way we can Apocalypse and Scorn next turn. So the Series 5 pack, the number one thing this experience has taught me is that a lot of people are unaware that there's two different Series 5 packs. It's something to be aware of in the Marvel Stamp economy. So the free Series 5 pack that you get for purchasing the Season Pass on the web shop is a regular Series 5 pack. And if you are regular Series 5 card complete, you should have gotten 4,000 tokens instead. Which is almost enough to get the card. They free good a Dakin, so I think we're just super cooked here. They're gonna play the other Dakin, and then both the Dakins are 16. I could make the assumption that they can't compete center, and then like this lets me win here, but I guess they could play the other Dakin center. I think I just leave. I'm a little sad to say that my initial experience with Scarlet Witch today was pretty lackluster. This thing having 4 power and a 2-drop is a lot of stats.
I am reborn.
Do you think more Horde support is going to help her? I don't know. I'm skeptical dedicated Horde decks are going to be competitive, if I'm being honest. Look at him munch, chat. Look at him munch. a hungry boy. Yes, Zombie Mr. Fantastic has some potential, I think. Agree with that. I'm gonna do this and just make sure Power Man gets us another swarm here. Your Colonel is very shy. Yeah, the Colonel has not been particularly present. He would be a killer top deck this turn though, because we've discarded a lot of cards over the course of the game. That's not terrible. Oh, I guess I can't Khonshu with that one. That's probably fine though. Think we just do this. I think this is stayable, question mark. I guess I should technically play around what's her name here. Teenage Warhead. We're gonna gain like 17 on the right here. I'm assuming they're punting the center. Should we be playing Viv Vision for synergy with Power Man? That's kind of a fun idea. We got him? I think we got him, yeah. So we're gonna discard one more card. Appreciate the late crew that's still here hanging out. I'm determined to find us a reasonable deck today. This one might finally be it. It's a little bit later than we're usually live here at Oaklandia, but I got nowhere to be for a little while, so we're having a good time. Probably stream for another hour or so at least.
I am Apocalypse.
Just keep blading, just keep blading, just keep blading. Doot, doot, doot. Christopher is not a human being. I break to draw. That's so rude. It's so rude. Played the Swarm to the middle, Lady Sif to the Dracula, you know. Just beep boop things. I just Modoc? I think I just Modoc. Let's get a big Apocalypse plus Swarms the last turn. All right, let's see if Chris is a retreater or not. No retreating. Thank you, Chris. Ah, yes, the classic Hellcow Wong deck. We've had 620 Apocalypse pretty consistently. We have, yeah. Victory. Corvus enabling us to play Khonshu and Apoc in some of the same games that felt really clean, too. Holy Chris and step back. Listen, I'm not greedy. I will accept Christopher just simply didn't retreat. Do I scorn to, like, get Power Man going? I think I do. I think I do. An extra NRG for little old me? Lovely, lovely.
I am Apocalypse.
Look at him munch, chat. Munch, 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 munch. And 1 and 3 to generate Colonel America here? That sounds lovely. Oh, I'm about to get Galactus? Is that why they're snapping? Their username is meme. God damn it. I'm so sad now. That's so annoying. You think they're playing, like, Death and Null here as well? Probably like that or Shang-Chi. I probably can't win with the Apocalypse, right? I mean, that's the draw that can scam me into it. Yep. The one dickhead in Marvel Snap still playing Null in their Galactus deck. Snap our AI Overlord here. Ooh. It's a lovely, lovely piece of candy. Oh, I guess we get in trouble if this doesn't go center now. There you go. I am so sad. Do, 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 do. Lady Sif. Lady Sif would never discard my Khonshu choice, right? That would just be mean and wrong. God damn it, Sif, we've talked about this. And she failed to go center. That's so funny.
Hello, so happy.
So happy. Thank you to the throwing bot, Anthony. Anthony would never take my cubes away, chat. It would just be rude if Anthony took my cubes. Anthony's here to make me feel good about myself. Anthony's here to pump up my score to the jam. Pump up, the bump up, the wump up, the jam. Anthony's the real AI friends. The real AI friends. Oh my goodness, a free kernel! Consider my button pushed. What do the kids say, chat? YOLO? Gosh, my Corvus is such a professional, chat. You wish your Corvus glaives were half as good as mine. Holy! Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at the RNG on this. Way more professional than my Lady Sifs, absolutely. So freaking lootly. And now my only discarded card is a Modok, so I'm gonna Khonshu up a 12 power Modok next turn. Perfection! Look at this, chat. Literally Could not have drawn it up better if I tried. Not even if I wanted to. Hello, my Ganchu. Hello, my Modoc. Hello, my Colonel Girl. This game is going way better than Morbius's re-release in theaters. Okay, so Herbie is like 800 points, yeah? Agree or disagree? Herbie is 800 points. Do I do this to try and add extra points to the center? This adds 5 middle. Is 31 enough on the left? I think 31's enough on the left. I guess if they Havoc Invisible Woman, it might not be. I actually don't know how big the theater is. Extra 5's probably not enough here. Narrator, it was not.
I am reborn.
I need some more. Need some Cosmic Ghost Rider or some. Need some Cosmic Ghost Rider or some Red Guardian or Ghost or something narrow to mess up what they have going on. That draw was only so crazy because they got a copied what's it called in there? They had a copied Jocasta. It looks like they're playing Cerebro, so I'm gonna save them. Narrator, they were in fact playing Cerebro. Alright, gamers, discard feels like the one. We finally found something playable. I need to take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. When we get back, we're gonna play some more Power Man. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Hey, thanks for dropping off the primer even if you're on a break from Snap Once Upon. Appreciate it. You should check out Once Upon a Galaxy if you're looking for some other strategy games. It's what we've been playing a few days a week as well. It's also really good. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you're enjoying the content, make sure you tap the like button. I appreciate all the folks that have done that already today. We are BRB Gamers. we're chilling. I think we're chilling. Do I want 2 power men? I don't think I do, actually. I think I want... I don't think I want to risk discarding Corvus. If I was the snapping type of person, I would snap here before Power Man flipped up because Sinister London heavily favors the discard deck. Even with Rickety Bridge, I think that's probably still true. Oh, do I want to Khonshu this turn? Doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. I guess Khonshuing just discards the Modoc, actually, yeah. It's a Lady Sif in the mid. Guess we'll just do this to get this up to 12, and then we'll get a 12 power Sif next turn that hopefully lands left. Think we're still just doing this. Really wanted to draw Apocalypse there. Is it a sweet draw? I mean, I guess I could play this turn. And then I could Khonshu score next turn. Yeah, maybe that's the play. As we do this, then we Khonshu score next turn. That's probably better. I think that's better. Yeah, that sounds great, yeah? I believe. Do I want 3 discards on this, or do I just want 8 points of power here? I think I want 3 discards on this, because if I discard this, it lets the Colonel give extra points in the center here as well. And I get the +2 3 times as well, which ends up being more than 8, right? I'll get 6 from this, and then 3 here is 9 instead of 8. Well, somehow it all ends up right. I mean, it's possible, but unlikely. I have to lose so many coin flips. I have to lose the Khonshu flip and both of these. So I have to lose, what, 3 flips there for that to happen? Squanch! Killmonger! Cooked. The discard archetype seems so solid. What do you think second dinner could learn from it when creating other new or improving other archetypes? I think it's just like having a pretty healthy mix of enablers and payoffs. is basically why this archetype has been so successful. A big range of things that allow you to make a lot of choices in a lot of different ways. A lot of cards that are similar but have different edge cases and require different restrictions. Like Zombie Power Man's a good example of that. Yeah, being able to target's definitely really important too. The older discard when it wasn't competitive was because you just didn't have any targeting. It was not a good scene remotely. Wait, they're snapping me? I mean, I'm staying for sure. I really like our hand. Oh, I guess we're losing MODOK. Still like my hand? Question mark.
Wind, aid my hand.
I guess they're stamping the nowhere. Is what they're stamping. Like, to talk about an archetype that very directly needs some love and some help, I think they could learn from the targeting on cards in hand buff. Like, imagine if Toxie explicitly targeted like your left or your right cards, or your left and your right. Something like that. Be a pretty big deal. Okay, so even if they go Cerebro, Mystique, they'd only have 16 here, so they're cooked. Yeah, I don't think I fully appreciated Khonshu. Shadow King. Nowhere is here. Yeah. Remember that location they snapped us because of? It's winning us the game now. And over here, there's only a couple of things, or just 2 points that, or 4 points that Shadow King gets rid of. Does that Brood have a different token? It does. I hadn't noticed they released a Brood with a different token. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Does anyone know which variant this is? What's the fantasy variant? Is this an ultimate? Where is that one from? It was a bundle. Okay. It must have been when I was on my break. I feel like I would have snapped that off. Was it earlier this year? Or did I just miss it while I was playing? It was in February while you're on your break. Yep, that tracks. All right. Well, I guess I have one to actually keep a lookout for in the vault. When this triggers successfully here, I would snap if this is neutral or positive. But again, I don't like to snap when I'm ahead, because I don't want to play Marvel Retreat. Jeff has been FOMO'd, absolutely. Keep winning this location here so we can keep discarding with Power Man. Normally you don't want to discard MODOK, but this deck kind of doesn't care. Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. Which is sweet.
Victory.
I might be missing something, but other than the Dak and Bullseye, the discards never felt particularly problematic or bad to go up against in my experience. I think discard, whenever people complain about discard, honestly, even the Dak and discard decks, I think this is true of. I think people who complain about decks like discard just don't like losing. The discard decks in Marvel Snap, like this one and Dak and discard, tend to be so incredibly fair. The numbers they produce aren't crazy over the top unless they have really good location variants typically, and they're not interacting with you other than the occasional Gambit. And don't get me wrong, Gambit sucks. He feels bad to lose to, because he's just RNG incarnate. But in general, I think this is the style of deck you really want to be good in Snap. It's good for Snap when decks like this are good. I'm gonna Snap Clayton here. Yeah, sorry. When I said Clayton, I was inferring that Clayton was not a human. It seems like you've rarely used MODOK in this deck. MODOK has been very good in a number of our games. Pay closer attention. It's a lovely lad. I mean, I think I'm doing that, and then we're just like Morbius MODOK next turn, yeah. Swarm to trigger for me. I can do that this turn though. I don't need to rush to do it. Power Man being good is great because I can see his animation and feel even better about it. Absolutely. Like, I think obviously it's still early-ish, but I think I think my early take on Power Maid here is I would be surprised if he's not a discard staple somewhere or multiple places moving forward. Feels like a very, very solid design. If you are a discard enjoyer, I think you could spend resources on Power Man confidently, is my day one take. What about Colonel America? Probably the same for him. But I would say, what's my expectation for Colonel America? I think Power Man is more likely to be a you can't replace this and you should spend resources on it than Colonel America is. I think Colonel America is probably going to be frequently playable, but if you have to exchange him out for like Collector or Meek or a different discard payoff, that's going to be fine most of the time. So Colonel's felt solid, and Colonel's biggest upside is that curving Power Man into Colonel is quite strong. Colonel's numbers have been good, but I think Colonel's gonna make it so you have more replaceable cards in these discard decks because he's gonna be interchangeable with some of the other options more readily, basically. Power Man is an enabler, and Colonel is a payoff. Discard needs more enabler. So, The thing is, there's a lot of both of those, though, Carl. I think the thing that my initial gut reaction here is that Zombie Power Man feels like he's probably better than a lot of the other enablers than compared to Colonel America, who feels like he's probably in line with the other payoffs, I think is the articulation I'm looking for. So basically, if you're looking at a discard deck and you're missing Colonel America, you're losing less power, perhaps just making a pure lateral by swapping that Colonel America out for a Meek or a Collector or something like that. Whereas my feel on Zombie Power Man after a little bit here is, I think you're probably going to be downgrading a solid amount to lose Power Man. Are they Cerebro too, maybe? Oh, they're just toxic stuff. Got it. Oh, this is so sad. It's so sad that this is bugged. This hasn't been fixed, right? I think we could stay here if it wasn't bugged, but for reference, if I Modoc here, Proxima Midnight is not going to go center. Proxima Midnight's just going to disappear. She currently tries to add herself to a locked out location and can't, and just disappears. So that is not the intended behavior. It is a bug. Got added 2 patches ago or 3 patches ago, I think. Unfortunate reason to have to leave there. Could have won if you played a Swarm with the Colonel. I mean, I could have won if my cards fucking worked. This is a wonderful draw here. Want to try Colonel, the strong guy version of discard? I can see that. Yes, the Series 5 pack auto opens after you buy it. All right, won that 50-50. Can we win the Khonshu 50-50? Oh, I don't have anything actually discarded yet. That's funny. Is that Khonshu $100? No, that Khonshu is free, but the 8,000 credits and 8,000 gold that I bought with it were $100. Zeroed their Dazzler. Rookie mistake. That sounded like my wife's math on Amazon returns. LOL. I think it's this, right? I could be greedy, I guess, and do this. Maybe I get to have my cake and eat it too. All right, let's do this. Yeah, they're leaving.
Victory.
I'm pretty sure the $100 Khonshu bundle is like the actual best rate they do cash bundles at ever. It's like $100 worth of gold and then 8,000 credits on top of it, plus 2 variants. And then if you're missing either of those series 4 or 5 cards, it's extra added value on top of that as well. It's very, 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 very good if you're into buying pixels. I'm not telling anybody they should be buying pixels, but if you're someone who makes poor decisions and buys pixels, I would start there this month. If you were gonna catch a harpoon for something, that's the one to catch the harpoon on. Did MODOK? Not sure. Their MODOK was him that last game. My harpoon is stuck in DC. Mine too, Beansy. Jace bought me the bundle. I have enough collector's tokens and Marvel Stamp that I mostly only whale in this game when the community enables it. For fuck's sake, Corvus! Christ almighty, gamer. You are the reason we do not have nice things. This fucking guy.
Escaped.
Our Corvus has behaved so well so far today. Looking mighty unprofessional at the moment. Ew. Ooh, it's our first head pool sighting. I think tomorrow's gonna be head pool day in Hoaglandia shit. My Corvus would never discard Colonel America, right? He doesn't seem like the type of person to do that. Dev, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Look at that swell guy. Don't tempt him with a good time. For a good time call. You tried Zombie Scarlet Witch. We spent like the first 3 hours after the new cards released losing with Zombie Scarlet Witch. I am unfortunately very unimpressed with her, which makes me sad because I really like her design a lot. Is this crazy? Call me, baby. I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it. We mostly played Kitty Angela Hope piles, and it's been a long time since Kitty Angela Hope was a competitive archetype. It's kind of the TLDR. I love Kitty Pride. It's one of my favorite cards in Marvel Snap. Alright, we're beating Death on the right. Our score's gonna get killmongered, though. Sure isn't. Lovely, lovely. All right, gamers, it feels good to end on a strong note after how poor Zombie Scarlet Witch felt earlier today. I'm gonna be honest, I think I can pretty firmly stamp exceeds expectations on Zombie Power Man. I think I was expecting him to be good, but I genuinely think he might be like a MODOK tier discard enabler. Like I think the best way to summarize how Zombie Power Man felt is I've never played a discard deck before that cared less about discarding its own MODOK. Like usually when you're playing a discard deck with MODOK in it and you discard MODOK by mistake, you're like, oh crap, we're cooked. And we just like pushed straight on through so many games where MODOK got burned. Yeah, I think he's also that. He's another 2 energy discard enabler like Redshift for Agatha, so I bet he's probably going to enjoy playing in there too. Colonel America feels very competitive. This card was regularly triple digits worth of stats for 3 energy for us. That being said, I think I'm less high on Colonel America than I am on Zombie Power Man. I think if you're looking at this deck and you're like, Jeff, I'm missing Zombie Power Man and Colonel. I only have tokens to buy one. Which is more important? I would tell you Power Man's more important, and you can replace Colonel America with Meek or Collector, and the deck's still very reasonable and playable. So I think I liked all 12 of these cards. These are both seem like very good playable new cards, but I think I would classify Power Man as being the more important new one if you're looking for something that feels like a solid upgrade to the discard strategies. And Colonel, very reasonable, solid numbers, but a little bit less important when there's like the biggest upside I would say this card has over something like Collector or Meek is that he is ongoing like Morbius, so he doesn't have to be on the board to be collecting his bonuses. He's less resource efficient than Meek and Collector as well, so I wouldn't describe him as like strictly better, but he has far less rigid sequencing restrictions because you can drop him after you've been discarding a bunch, or you can like bring him back with Khonshu, and then he's gonna be a ton of points when you bring him back with Khonshu because he's ongoing. So that's the like, this archetype has always wanted a second Morbius to a degree, and he's probably as close as we're gonna get to that type of effect, I think. Did you not miss Colleen Wing? I didn't really. I think a big part of why this build in particular didn't really miss Colleen Wing is like half the things we want to discard here, she's never binning, right? Like, sure, she bins Scorn and she bins Swarm, but honestly, these are less important than binning these ones a lot of the time, I would wager. And even than Proxima Midnight in a lot of situations. Yeah. Cool. All right, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's been a while since we've streamed this late here in Hooglandia. I appreciate everyone that's here through the end. If you watch this on YouTube, make sure you tap the like button on the live stream or the video archive after the fact. We're gonna be streaming a ton of Marvel Snap the rest of the week still as well. Appreciate everybody that was here through the end, and hopefully we'll see some of you back again real soon. Peace, folks.